On the road, yeah, back again. It's a beautiful day, said Bono. No, make him right, an absolutely sensational day to watch the football. It ain't hot, but it certainly ain't cold. It's thin jacket weather. Now, in the previous video, we went to Thatcham Town, didn't we? By mistake. So to find out how badly I messed up in that one, go and check it out after this. Now, I've just entered the old manor, which is great. And you can quite clearly see where we're off to right now. It's the width restriction that nobody wants to go through. And I'm sorry, mate, but you can't park there. Are you mad? Obviously, we didn't see what happened before. Maybe he bottled it. Maybe he came through. Whatever he's doing, it's very silly. Thank you for getting out of the way, as we've got the green light from Beyonce and we can go straight through. Pleasant today, pleasant. Now, last week on the way home from Thatcham, there was a huge crash on the front of the windscreen. Must have been a stone that flicked up on the motorway or something, but no damage at the time, or not that we saw. But now that we're back, check out this little crack at the bottom here. That is not good. Not good at all. So help me get this replaced by simply liking this video. It'll do me wonders, trust me. If you want to go one further, hit that subscribe button for more videos like this. 41.3 of you are not subscribed to this channel. Just to let you know. All right? Thank you. Now, eventually, we do make our way round to the complex, and sadly, for the very last time, because Charlie is moving up north. He's about to experience a better life, a cheaper way of living. Because quite frankly, they're taking a piss down here. £1.25 for a pack of hula hoops. Yeah, get out. Anyway, I think we'll tuck in nicely here. Now, don't believe it. What's going on with this place? It's shoes galore. This week we've got brown boots. Last time I had it was high tops and running shoes in the rear. Something's going down here. It's not good for my soul. I'm gonna have to tread carefully going forward, because I feel like I've stumbled upon something, and now I tow too much.
Alright, yeah.
Alright. There was a moment where I thought Charlie's cat would be joining us, and in the end, it was just the two of us. But wait.
I think that's Clive. That is Clive. He's come round. He's come round.
That actually does look like.
That is actually Clive.
Happy birthday to Charlie's nephew. But my God, what a treat. We saw Clive for the first time in 3 years last week, and now we're seeing him again this week.
This is actually Clive.
Clive.
Once just a random cyclist going about his day has now turned into an absolute must for every video. I think we need to bring out on the road bingo, didn't we? Whack Clive in there as one of the options for sure, because he's popping up more and more now. As always, Audi is thriving, but for now we'll be stopping at the Morrison's pump. I've filled up the tank and I'm heading in to get sour cream pringles.
Sounds crummy. No, let's go down.
Also picking up, what's it going to be? I'm rolling back the years, guys. It's prawn mayo. I'm going to grab a Lilt, which is not Lilt, it's Fanta, but Lilt. Tempted, but no, I'm not going to get it. Instead, we're going to go for a cherry coke. Don't worry, I'm not that guy that puts things out of place. I will put the Lilt back, which is Fanta, but he's Lilt. You see? Good lad. Now, I've just realised this is cherry coke zero. Sod it. Final decision, Pepsi Max Cherry, which brings a total spend of £69.33 on everything ever.
Jesus Christ, it's all gone wrong.
Alright, here we go.
Starting route to Horsham Football Club.
And it goes a little bit like this. Onto the big bad boy M25 over the QE2 bridge, which has set us back £2.50 for the pleasure. No pleasure was had, by the way. I think they should lower the price. We're then told to head onto the M23 towards Brighton. And fairly soon after, the A264 towards Horsham is calling our name, of course, because we're going Horsham Football Club to watch the football. Is that right? Because if it's not, we can have a chat about it if you want. We can take it outside. Do you want to take... Should we go outside? Should we go outside? Horsham's got lots to see. There's museums, art centres, churches, leisure centres and hotels. But what Horsham's actually famous for is holding the record of the heaviest hailstone ever to fall on September the 5th, 1958. I've got plenty of questions about this record, but I don't want to go on, so I'll leave my thoughts in the comments below. Moving on, as we swing round here, I see a yellow sign down there, which actually tells us HFC Matchday Parking. We better get to it then. We've got a man in a high-vis jacket telling us which way to go because the way-in signs just weren't enough. Derek cruises straight past me. I sense that this is actually going to be quite hard to find a parking space. I feel like the communication between the high-vis men is not there. One's letting them in and one's sending them back out.
You follow this guy, I said if you go all the way back out to the roundabout, instead of turning left to go back out the main road, go straight across, it's a little slip road, you can park it along there, okay?
Alright, lovely.
Alright, lovely, yeah. And so here is the exit, and here is said roundabout, which we're not going to go left at, we're going to go straight over. And here is said slip road, which is where we're going to park. On a foot! Where we're going to follow this guy, okay? Okay? And over the road, we have an up-to-date sign welcoming us to the Camping Well Community Stadium. Doesn't actually say welcome on there, though. Then we've got golf, gym, and cafe in that order. First impressions, it feels very family-friendly, even the fence at the side is nice. Meanwhile, Terry's running late. It's the first round of pints and didn't get to iron his shirt. We do eventually reach the back of a queue, and it is a long queue, I must say. Queues at non-league football brings a tear to my eye. It doesn't. Oh, there goes Terry. He's pissed. He's left his phone in the car now. Tell you what, guys, we've struck luck. What are you looking at? This man here is offering contactless entry. Yes, we'll take it.
One adult, one child, please.
2 adults.
Banter! That's £12 to get in for an adult. Just me. Now, the downside to skipping most of the queue is we didn't actually get to go through the turnstile, which I'm gutted about. No click, click, click today. But here we are. We've made it. Let's go and talk to the man in the high vis.
Yeah, me.
Raffle has been entered. 550 tickets. £5! Just spotted a dog at a football. Great to see. We're going to continue to splash the cash with food. Plenty on offer here, but we'll go with a double cheeseburger, which is not an option. Derek is taking his sweet-ass time, and I'm very confused right now about this can. So it's Lil, but it's not Lil, but it is Lil, and it is Lil. The game kicked off, by the way. And we're still waiting. Let's flick to the next clip. Little bit of on-the-road side knowledge. I normally pay for everything, but I only show prices based on one person. So food and drink came to $13.85. Is Charlie just checking out the condiments? And yeah, here's me confused. So Lilt's no longer Lilt. Discovered this last week, didn't I?
No, I've just discovered this. Charlie told me. Look, Fanta, do you remember Lilt is no longer? Fanta, they've got a new flavour called pineapple and grapefruit. It is Lilt. I did not know this.
So let me get this straight. Lilt is done. Fanta has taken over, but taken the flavour. But they're still calling the cans Lilt. They've changed the branding. It's all Fanta branding. I just don't understand. I don't get it. Are we calling it Fanta, pineapple and grapefruit flavour, or are we calling it Lilt? pineapple and grapefruit flavour by Fanta. Oh, I got a headache. Anyway, our food is here. Whoa! We'll dive into the food in a second. Let's find a space to stand because it's packed here. Here we go. Bang in the corner. Nice gaff Horsham, who are actually playing Enfield today. Charlie's currently getting his food prepped. You've got cheesy chips on the left, and then a football bun burger. It's clever stuff. And to our right, the greatest steward in the world. He asked to be called that, and he's looking after Ellis Platten. Looking out onto this 4G pitch, I see a corner flag, and I expected more. I expected better. It's not quite Chipolata, but it's certainly not girthy. Dotted around the ground, you've got terraces. The hardcore Horsham currently down that end with their flags and whatnot. Look at this. Hardly any gaps standing around the pitch there. They've got a lovely little stand over there and all. They're packing this out today. Definitely over 1,000 for sure. More early observations here, but it's extremely tidy, I must say. Hello, mate. How you been? I'm going to drop your chewing gum in here, to be honest. Yeah, so tidy. You know on theme park where you put the workmen out and you overworkman it and it's extremely tidy. You get all those rave reviews. But here we have Charlie tucking into his cheesy chips at early doors. He's carb overloading before getting on the burger. He may struggle later on down the line. Has to be said, they do look very good, though. They do. Here's the main event, though. That bun is creative. And those burgers, they are thick. Thick burgers. I'll do well to finish this, I'll be honest. I've never actually done a food challenge before, but I think I'd be quite good at it. Because I did finish that burger, and now I'm on the cheesy chips. Looking forward to these. Me and Chaz have literally swapped items, and we'll let you know how this food went down at the end of the video. As for the football, nothing to report at this stage. Weather-wise, the sun is definitely out, though. Lads, I think he's defeated. As for me, Horsham Football Club completed it, mate. On the pitch, still nothing. On the line, boot check. We've gone Nikes, and it has been coming in clutch recently. Don't call it a comeback. Let's call it a comeback. Anyway, Enfield have got a throw on this near side, but there is a little bit of commotion in the box. Where's the oh, there he is. I genuinely think he might have just left school. He's tiny. But listen, he's here, he's present, and he's making sure this situation doesn't boil over. Got the lino over here taking food orders. To be honest, mate, oh, go on then. Cheesy chips. Yeah, we'll go for the cheese chips. Sweet, no worries. Now, I've been in this spot since we've arrived, so I feel like I'm entitled to put my can of drink on this corner, right? Well, I'll have you know, this is not my can of drink, it's Charlie's. I've in fact been forced to go ground level. I think it's really childish from Charlie, if I'm being honest. Here he is, claiming my spot. And you lot must be sitting there thinking, oh, it must be so good to go to the football every week with your mate. No. No. Oh, hang on. We've got a kerfuffle out there. Players actually arguing over a bottle of water. It's my water. Yeah, but I'm thirsty and I'm entitled to it. Not when it's my water, it's not. Just give him his water back. Yeah, give him his water back. I know, see that? He's trying to nick his water. My water. Eventually, our tiny referee produces a slice of cheese for nicking water from an opponent. It's a first for me, not seen that before. It's a first for him and all. And you know why? Because he's thirsty. Thirsty? All of a sudden, we've got cheers and slapping of advertisement boards. I reckon that hurt me a little bit. I can't actually tell you what happened, but I can tell you it's a Horsham penalty. And it goes like this. So down there we've got a scoreboard with all the information we need. Jack Mazzone sticks Horsham 1-0 up. Meanwhile, back in the corner we've had a bit of a casualty. Happened right on the whistle. So I shall take my lilt, as the gates are open for the players and coaches only. It's getting a bit crowded here, so we'll find a spot for the second half. I'm thinking Bosch on the halfway line. Yep, confirmed, we're doing it. A slight restricted view, but we'll get around it. And I can't believe it, but we've been treated to a football club that announced a raffle.
The winning raffle ticket number winning £280 is 17866. That is 17866.
Close.
The holder of the winning ticket would like to make their way to Franklin Suite.
We were like 20 in front. We were 10 minutes late.
Through the double doors.
We would have had that in the bag for the 10 minutes late like we usually are.
If we hadn't have paid by card, just gone in the normal queue.
Gutted, dog of the football. In better news, we are up close and personal with what I can only describe as a digital subs-board, potentially. We'll see. You noticed everyone keeps these up, just in case this comes back. You also see empty hand sanitizers everywhere as well. But as we limber up for the second half, I've just uploaded a photo to Instagram. It's a photo of the football at the football. Get to know. Follow me. Can I get a kickoff? I mentioned restricted views last time around. I didn't take into account coaching staff. The Enfield lot blocking the action, although the Horsham lot sat down. Far more respectful. It's all very casual down here. Imagine Pep Guardiola rocking up 5 minutes late into the second half with a coffee in his hand. I actually can't explain what Charlie just did, but it's in the video now. I can only assume one of his bets are coming in. But lads, ladies, go out there and find someone that looks at you the way this guy looks at Charlie. Anyway, there's today's attendance. Great support for this level. And here's the words from the sideline.
Come on! It's not any better! Why should we say it? Get across, stop them doing that! You have to go out, because he's just tired!
I can't believe these words of encouragement actually worked. New balls, please. Maybe the silent treatment will work. Now it's son, it's 1-1. A few minutes later, Horsham have got a free kick on the edge of the box. The Lardy army wait patiently. And here's where that patience gets them. To confirm, Charlie has got some bets on. He's bet actually Horsham to win 2-1. It's going well at the moment. They are winter ball. Am I right in thinking once that's introduced, they just stick with it for the rest of the season? Surely not. Surely not. But here we go. Movement on the bench and movement at the side of the bench as well. It's the inner workings of a digital subs board. Looks like he's got a little bit of a notepad there. He's switched it on at the back. There it is. He's come on. He has to have done this before. With the numbers punched in, he's ready to shine those LEDs far and wide. I have to say, I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. This is his moment, and he gets this moment every single week. On a number of occasions, I'm sure. Do we get a little pan? We do get a little pan. Everyone's in the know. It's 11 for 15. But it doesn't stop there. This hero does the kit as well. All from a Sports Direct bag, might I add. If you want to do a few rounds of golf and catch some of the game, that is certainly possible. Just make sure you get to the 8th hole very quickly and then keep hitting it in the rough. We've got movement over on the Enfield bench now. Oh, this guy. I just want to give him a hug. You don't just lend digital subs balls out, I'm telling you. I have to say, I'm not as impressed with the young lad's form here. Little tilt to the left, little tilt to the right, not giving much time for anyone to read it. I actually don't think he wanted to do that at all. Maybe he feels above this role, but as far as I'm concerned, he doesn't know how lucky he is. So right, Darren here is going to give all the attention to the digital subs board. He's the man in the know as far as I'm concerned. He knows what a fantastic piece of technology he's holding right now. Restricted views continue as Horsham go for a third.
Get rid of cash.
I told Chaz to get ready to cash out. It was too late. All bets are off as Horsham grab a third and make a couple of changes. We're in the presence of the Jack Mazzone, I have you know. Slightly starstruck, I can't lie. As the game winds down, the Enfield boss has asked for a piece of paper. Nothing given by the lino. He just wanted to play a bit of hangman with the bench. He had a really good word as well. They'll have to stick with I Spy, I'm afraid. Back to the game. This happened. Then this happened. As the clock ticks over the 90, we are the first people in the ground to find out how much he's added on. It's going to be the 5 minutes. Definitely 5, yeah, John? Definitely 5, Darren. Definitely 5. All right, let's do this.
There'll be a minimum of 5 minutes.
Did anything happen in those 5 minutes? No. And so smiles all round for Horsham Town. Applause for the boys in yellow. But my thanks goes to Darren, just keeping everything in check. If you appreciate the Unsung Heroes too, drop a like on the video. He's even got tape and all. Just drop a goddamn like. So as Enfield say, thanks to the travelling fans. Should we rate this experience? I think we should. Let's. First up, and as per usual, we're going with atmosphere. Considering the amount of people there, I was quite disappointed with this, unfortunately. Pins were dropped and I heard every single one of them. I don't want to start on a downer, but it's going to be 1.5. Moving on, we've got facilities. Very impressed with this place. It's very rare that a ground exceeds the expectations for the level it's at. Really clean and tidy as well. I said that, didn't I? The surround is very nice as well. Plenty of places to sit. Plenty of places to stand. A nice big clubhouse. I think we're leaning towards a 4.5. Should we do it? Let's do it. Up next, we've got food and drink. To be clear, Charlie did recover from his food coma pretty quickly. We did the double, didn't we? You don't have to, is all I'm going to say. Don't worry about getting a double. A single is more than enough. I was fairly impressed with the presentation. The football bun. The taste was good, but it's not the best burger I've ever had. That's going to take some beating. We're around 3 stars at the moment for this. The cheesy chips, though, were absolutely sensational. They were better than the burger. I'll boost this up to a 4. No Dr. Pepper, unfortunately, so it does stay at 4. Finally, we're talking cost, non-league prices, isn't it? It's an automatic 5 stars every single time. So you're telling me I can get into a game of football for under 30 quid, grab food and drink, and go ham on the raffle and not win? Yes, I am. It's non-league football. Get to know. And as the season comes to an end, Horsham find themselves in 4th, grabbing a Champions League spot over Thailand's finest, Chonburi. Said no one ever. Until today. Right, where's the boy? Let's get out of here. It's been an interesting season. No one's really set the place alight. But I'll also be the first to admit I haven't gone to enough new grounds this season. Plenty of games, of course, but not enough new grounds, which obviously qualifies as an on the road. I don't think he's gone to enough new grounds either. As we say goodbye to another season, I sense that next season, with Charlie moving up north to get away from me, and me not taking a hint, Omp Roard could be a regular. For what, season 8 is it? Either way, I look forward to it. Stick with me on the channel for other content as well, of course. I'm not going anywhere. And as always, be sure to subscribe, drop a like, and I will see you in the next one.